Sometimes, the story isn't about a grand adventure or far-off land. It's about uncovering a piece of history right in your own backyard. That's exactly what happened to us on a cool autumn morning. A discovery that would set in motion a journey of passion, patience, and meticulous craftsmanship. The story begins, as many of the best ones do, in a place forgotten by time. Behind the weathered doors of an old disused barn, a silhouette was just barely visible under a thick shroud of dust and hay. It was a classic BMW, a legend from another era, waiting silently in the dark. For decades, it had been a ghost, its once proud lines obscured by a heavy blanket of neglect. The air was thick with the scent of aged wood and damp earth, a fitting atmosphere for a machine that had been asleep for so long. Pulling back the tarp felt like opening a time capsule. Rust had begun its patient work on the chrome trim and steel panels, and the tires had long since given up their form, but the soul of the car was unmistakably still there. The road to revival is never a short one. It is a meticulous process demanding both skill and dedication. The restoration began not with a roar, but with the quiet, methodical act of disassembly. Every bolt, every panel, every piece of trim was carefully removed, cataloged, and inspected. The heart of the machine, its iconic straight-six engine, was gently lifted from its cradle, a complex puzzle of wires and metal that would need to be completely rebuilt. We then turned our attention to the body, the car's very identity. Years of accumulated grime and failing paint were painstakingly stripped away, first by hand and then with precision sanders, until we were left with the pure, bare metal form. It was a process of subtraction, of removing the damage of time to reveal the flawless canvas underneath. Each dent was hammered out, each patch of rust was cut away and replaced with fresh steel. Finally, after weeks of preparation, the moment of transformation arrived. In the clean room of the paint booth, layers of primer, color, and clear coat were applied, restoring the deep lustrous finish that had once gleamed under the sun. With the body gleaming and the individual components restored to their former glory, the reassembly phase felt like bringing a Titan back to life. It was a symphony of precision, a careful choreography of parts coming together to form a whole. The newly polished chrome trim was fitted against the fresh paint, each piece clicking perfectly into place. Inside, the cabin was reborn with newly upholstered leather seats and a dashboard that shone like new. The true climax of this stage, however, was the reinstallation of the engine. Having been completely disassembled, cleaned, and rebuilt with new pistons, bearings, and seals, it was now a mechanical masterpiece, ready to breathe fire once more. With steady hands, we guided the engine back into the bay, connecting the transmission, wiring harness, and fuel lines. It was the moment the soul was returned to the body, the point where a static sculpture began its transformation back into a living, breathing machine. And so, our journey, which began with a dusty discovery in a forgotten barn, reaches its exhilarating conclusion. The final nut is tightened, the last drop of fluid is added, and the key is turned. The engine coughs to life, then settles into a smooth, powerful hum, the sound of history reawakened, no longer a relic confined to the shadows. The restored BMW now glides effortlessly along a winding coastal road, the sun glinting off its flawless paintwork. The engine's purr is a testament to the countless hours of labor and the unwavering passion that fueled this project. It is more than just a car. It is a rolling piece of art, a tribute to an era of design and engineering excellence. Every curve, every reflection, and every note from the exhaust tells a story of revival. This is the culmination of our efforts, a dream brought to life, and a classic legend reborn to conquer the open road once again.